Happy Monday.
We're finally back. We know you missed us. We missed you all too. But we finally got a little bit of a getaway. How's week 457.32 million of quarantine for you all? Is that what it is? Maybe it's longer.
I don't know.
6 million at least weeks of quarantine?
Amen.
Where are we at in this? Hi guys. How's everyone doing this evening? We missed you. We're glad to see you again. And we've got some fun stuff to share. We've got our tamarind, but we also have some cilantro stuff or some coriander. So that's exciting.
Hi, Pam.
We've been working in the garden. We don't really have a garden right now. We have like containers on the back deck. So container gardening. We've been working on that a little bit, clipping some herbs and cleaning all day. You guys will be happy to know that you don't have smell-o-vision today because I probably smell like I've been strapped to the back of a donkey. We've been cleaning all day and it is like 150. I'm pretty sure. Is it 100? Maybe 155. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's real hot though.
It's hot. Very hot.
How are you guys? How's your evening going? Are the comments not coming up on here anymore?
No.
Oh.
You want me to try to get them on there?
Hey Elizabeth. Hey Pam. Do you know how to get them on? Not with that face. Right up in the camera.
All right, y'all hang tight. We're going to try to get some comments. I don't know if we can or not.
Let's see if we can get this technical difficulty
No, that didn't work.
rearranged. There we go. Now we're getting comments. How's Nicolo doing? Is he doing great at baseball this year? I'm sure he's happy to be back. Does he have baseball all nights of this week? We were talking about maybe coming down one evening sometime this week. Are you guys free? I asked your mom, but I haven't asked you yet. So, anyways, we're working in our container gardening, and we also went to a grocery store, and I found tamarind there, and I was pretty excited because he looked up like all the health benefits of it. I was excited because I think it's kind of delicious, but he looked up all the health benefits. It's supposed to help you lose weight. It's supposed to help your blood sugar levels, your cholesterol, get rid of bad cholesterol, all the things. Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday's supposed to be rain. Poop. But we can still hang out. We'll find something to do, I'm sure. Anyways, so without further ado, should I play with plants first or tamarind? Does anyone have a vote? Cilantro or tamarind? What do you guys think? Any votes? Any votes? Any votes?
No.
Hey, Lori, it's been like 18 million years. I wish I could see you in person right now. How are you guys doing? Alright, let's go cilantro first. So, we were cleaning off our cilantro plant. Didn't come in this bucket, obviously. But I have all this that looks kind of just like weeds. I'm going to try not to lose a bunch of it. But basically, when it goes to seed, then here in the US, we call it coriander up top. Like all these little balls that just fell off there are coriander. And I was just throwing that part away. I didn't know you could do anything with that. And then I was rebuying seeds every year. Why? It's so stupid. Basically, you let it dry out, and then you pluck off one of these little seed balls, which you can eat them green. They're really citrusy. Or you can grind them up like this into coriander. And they have like a really good citrusy, gingery flavor, I would say maybe. Is that fair?
I guess.
Okay. So beyond eating the leaves, when they bolt to seed like this, then you can just take those off. You soak it in water for 24 hours, and then you just put it in a little dirt, and then you can have a little plant. And you don't have to keep rebuying the seeds. It's phenomenal. So all these things that I was throwing away before, how could I? I feel so bad because these are all like a million little seeds that I could have planted or ground up and put in seasonings and dishes. That's like a really big seed there. I don't know if you guys can see this one, but I feel like that one's huge. Maybe it hasn't dried all the way. But yeah, you just let them dry. Some of these you can see, like on this one, it's still green, and you can eat them like that. They're just really citrusy. You can put them like on your salads, or probably in a marinade would be good too. But yeah, I just had no idea. So I've just been rebuying cilantro, and it's pretty finicky too, so it bolts to seed kind of fast. But this plant has gotten really big, and this is just over a few weeks. And that's just like, I just take this bottom container, put a little bit of water in there, put a couple of seeds, and let it sit for 24 hours, and then I just transport it up to the top little thing. And then eventually it'll get transported outside. So that is my cilantro tip for the day, which you all probably knew. And I'm just over here being a dum-dum, probably telling you things you already know, but I was really excited. Plus I thought coriander and cilantro were two separate plants, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I would have thought that too. Yeah.
But coriander, like in India, my neighbor was telling me, they call the whole plant coriander. The seeds and the leaves. They just call it leaves and seeds. But here we call like the plant part, or the leafy green part, cilantro, and then the little seeds coriander. So it's pretty exciting that we have like all these little plants here basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to swoosh all this stuff away. Is that the swoosh sound?
Yeah.
Nice. And the next thing that we have are tamarind. And so, have you ever seen these in the grocery store before?
If you're like me, you're like, what in the heck is that?
They're like funky little pods that you would think, man, it's some sort of bean, or you got to do a lot to process it, something like that. But it's actually a fruit. It's a fruit that goes on a tree in these little pods. And I'm going to give you one to crack open. And so you just crack them like this, and you get all the outsides off. And that part takes a little bit of work.
I just cracked my insides here.
Oh, that's okay. You can still do it.
I cracked it a little too hard. You got to be careful.
And so you just crack all the outside pieces off. It's sort of like, if you like fruit roll-ups, it's kind of like a sour fruit roll-up, in my opinion. This is first time he's ever had them was when I got them the other day. I was like, what? So I thought maybe I would share this with somebody else who might not know.
The question is, what's the best way to get all the bits and pieces off of these things?
Well, mine just sort of cracked off because there's air around the pod piece.
Well, maybe I cracked mine too hard and smushed it all together. Maybe that was the problem.
Maybe so. Did yours all stick to it then?
Yeah, it's like got bits and pieces of the outside all stuck to it. So I'm trying to figure out, how do you get that separated?
So the next step... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, be careful when cracking the outside.
See, I didn't even realize that because I've just been cracking them, I guess. Before.
I haven't. This was my first time.
Well, now you know. So when you do it, just like be gentle, because it has like air pockets around it. So you just kind of crack it sort of like you would a hard-boiled egg or something. Just a couple cracks and you can peel the whole thing back. And then you want to take these little stem kind of pieces and peel those off. Well, let's see if we can help Travis's.
Well, I think I've got most of it off now.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I've been sitting here picking.
I just thought I'd touch it just in case.
All right. I
Just
appreciate
if my germs would be on there.
I appreciate that.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. You really did. You really stuck it to there.
I did.
You, like, smushed it instead of peeling.
Well, I cracked it, but it smushed it when I cracked it.
That's okay. It's fixable. Everything's fixable, right? Alright. So we're just gonna... It is kind of sticky, so if you smush it to it like this, you're...
Yeah, it's like sticking
gonna be
to me
in for
everywhere.
a little bit more work.
My fingers are all sticky. I don't like that. It's okay.
And see, I had no stick on my fingers because, I don't know, I guess I knew how to do it
You're
before.
a pro and I'm
but
not.
But it's just a time thing. You'll learn. So this one's all ready to go. When he did crack it, he did get all of his little viney pieces off of it, though. So that was a plus. So mine sort of stays there, and it had like this little handle sort of on the bottom that you can go ahead and pull off or you can leave on. It's kind of nice to leave it on for a little bit so you have a handle and you don't have to get your hands all sticky.
Well, yours is like all together still.
Yeah.
Is that the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be.
I didn't know.
So it comes apart and it's like this. I know they're delicious, right? They're so yummy. So it's all together like this. And then you just bite off, like, these little bumps are all seeds. And it tastes like candy. It's so good. It's probably a little acidic, so I don't know how often you want to eat it, but apparently you want to eat it a lot because it has, like, really good health benefits. So each little bump is a seed. He has his broken up into little individual seed pieces, which you can do too. Or you can just bite in between.
I just went ahead and put it in.
So then you kind of eat around it like a cherry. And this is the pit that comes out.
Brianna, they're very sour.
They
That's the
are
reason
kinda
I'm
sour.
not fond of them. I'm not big on sour stuff.
I love them though. You're not digging it, huh?
No, and I've got more of the outside shell in this one. So
Did
it's got
you?
added flavor.
Oh, I was ripping his apart for him. This is the first time he's had to peel his own. We just got him like yesterday or the day before, and
I feel like I have a little of that husk flavor in there.
the husk flavor.
I don't know if it's bad necessarily, but it throws off the sourness.
You want to take a bite of this one instead?
I'm still working on this one.
Okay.
Takes a while to get these sucked off.
Mimi, have you ever roasted these? Supposedly the seed inside, you can roast them. What?
I'm just laughing. People are laughing in the comments.
Are you laughing at us or with us? I don't care either way. Laugh away. That's what we're here for. Either at our expense or with us. It's fine. So, has anybody ever... No, I've never met your husband. That would be awesome. And I would love to come visit sometime once we're not in a pandemic. But anyways, has anyone ever roasted these? Has your husband ever roasted these? Because there's supposed to be tons of health benefits inside of them. Like you grind them up and make a powder after you roast it. I have never saved the seeds and done anything with them, but when he was looking up nutritional facts, it said that on there. So I was like, oh, I should do that. But yeah, again, this is tamarind. It had these little outside husk pieces that we just broke off. And then you can see right where the bump is where a seed is. And you just bite off right there.
If you like sour stuff, you probably like these things. Now, visually, they don't look appealing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Look like you're eating dirt.
Mm-mm.
tree bark or something.
But it tastes like the most nutritious, healthy fruit roll-up. It's so good. Or it's like healthy version of Sour Patch Kids, maybe. I don't know. I love them. They kind of taste like sweet tea, sort of too, maybe.
Sweet tea?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Do you get the tea flavor at all?
maybe if it's been sitting all day. Not the sweet tea I want to be drinking.
You're used to that southern sweet tea, that syrup.
I either want it unsweet or it needs to be sweet. One of the two, but not sour. If I get sour tea, it's going in the trash. Or I'm taking it back. One of the two.
I might save these seeds this time and do something with them. They look kind of funky, but I don't know. The benefits are supposed to be there. So we'll see. But yeah, let me know if anybody roasts the seeds.
We're trying tamarind for any of you that joined late.
Mm-hmm.
In case you're wondering what the heck this is. We're not just playing here in the dirt.
It kind of looks like it though, doesn't it? It looks like we just like pulled this root out and went for it. They're not the most appealing thing initially, but the flavor is so distinct and so good. He disagrees, but that's okay.
It's sour. It's not bad. It's just sour.
Sometimes they make it into like a paste. You can boil it and make it into a paste, and you can put it in Indian cooking or over Indian dishes too, or in a lot of Hispanic dishes. There's that on top of it too. So
You eat a warhead or something, you know. Sour Patch Kids, whatever them things are. And those warheads that make your head turn inside out. I feel like mine's gonna do that here in a minute.
I don't know. They're delicious though. I think they're so good. Have you guys tried them? Anyways, that I think is what we have for this evening. That's a big reveal.
What's the big reveal?
I'm sorry it wasn't something more exciting for you, like Baconator chips. You win some, you lose some.
Next week we need to be eating the Baconator. We need to make that happen.
I think we might have reviewed the Baconator already.
Well, it doesn't hurt to review it again.
Forgot what it tastes like?
Mm-hmm.
Better than this?
Mm-hmm.
See, I think I would choose this over Baconator.
No way.
So delicious.
No contest. I would choose Baconator any day over this.
You think so?
2,000%, yeah.
2,000%, huh?
I mean, this is okay if you like sour stuff, but I'm not big on sour stuff. It's just not my wheelhouse. But a Baconator, that's right up my alley.
Right up your cardiac alley, huh?
That's
no, I'm
right.
just kidding. And yes, I've had this shirt since high school. It's full contact air hockey. Because if you're going to play, you got to do it right, right?
Sure.
I mean, pucks are flying. It gets serious up in there. Do you guys play air hockey? Anyone have any crazy experiences? I don't have 3 root canals here in my very front for nothing. They need to make like a serious league team for air hockey or something. That would be awesome.
League air hockey?
Yes, I would play.
They might.
And I would dominate.
I never looked.
Air
they
hockey.
might have such a thing. We could check.
Maybe so. Anyways, what do you guys think of this new setup? I feel like bringing the counter up to you guys so you could kind of see more. Today's obviously like a mess. It looks like we were just playing in the dirt the whole time.
We're just playing in the dirt today.
Yeah. But I kind of like this setup. I just wanted to know what you guys are thinking. If you dig it. If it works well for it. If you're catching us on replay, is with hashtag replay. If this is your first time joining us, please follow or like our page. That would be awesome. And we're just fun and silly. This is Travis. I'm Dee. If I haven't met you, some of my friends and family are on. And hello all. And I miss you very much. And quarantine's been crazy. That's all I got to say.
It has been.
2020 has been cray-cray. But we'll get back to some sort of normal someday. We did go out to eat the other day, and I'm not going to lie, this has been one benefit. I'm really sorry if you have any friends, family members, anybody that's struggling with coronavirus. This has been one plus. Is that I like my space. And so we went out to eat the other day, and it was like an X on this table, an X on this table, and us in the middle, 6 feet on both sides. I had so much space. It was wonderful. I wasn't up on somebody. I didn't have to, oh, excuse me, my chair. Oh. It was wonderful. Best eating out experience, I feel like. Which, by the way, if you're anywhere near Pittsburgh, this place called John's Pizza, it's a little hole-in-the-wall place, but they have very authentic Italian food.
Yes.
It was so good. Their
calzones
calzones, probably
are
one of the best I've ever had. And surprisingly, it was up there with like West Shore Pizza, Melissa. I was super surprised. But it was so good. And if you're anywhere near Pittsburgh, North Carolina, it's a solid place.
It's right south of the circle. If you go to the circle in the middle of Pittsburgh.
But just look up John's Pizza.
Just go right south of the circle. It's like a block, if that much, right south of the circle.
In Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what the circle is. Also,
you go to downtown Pittsburgh, there's a circle. You have to roundabout.
I was just looking at these things, and I feel like I've seen a necklace made out of this before. Have you guys?
A tamarind seed necklace.
Maybe.
Could be our next $1 million idea.
There we go. We'll get some earrings. They kind of look like that wood grain stuff. Like, I feel like I've seen some jewelry made out of this before. Is that a thing? I don't know, but I feel like...
Could be.
If you had a bunch of these, you could make it a thing.
Well, good.
Okie doke. Well, we're like 20 minutes in, and I'm getting loopy and tired. So...
Loopy and tired.
Yeah. We've been working all day on stuff. I did nap for like 15 minutes. cat's fault, though.
Just in time for the late
Hey,
crew.
Lori. I couldn't help it. I was going through some stuff, like an old purse on my couch, and Levi, one of the cats, came up next to me, and he just, like, he never really, like, he'll sit still when he's laying on the floor, but he never really comes up on the couch and will just be sort of cuddly and, like, lay there without, like, moving around or trying to just, like, he doesn't bite, but, like, every time you're close to his face, he's just, like, right? Is that a good description, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that accurate? Is that fair?
I mean, he bite, yeah. He tries to. Not maliciously, but he tries to play bite quite a bit.
But he was just, like, so docile and so cute today. And so I fell asleep with him on the couch. And I'm sure you were like, what the heck? Get back up and do some stuff. But I was like, night-night. He was so cute.
It was a good day.
Hey, Lori.
To relax.
How's it going? How are things in the burg? She told me that Moe's closed in Harrisonburg. It had just opened. It was like brand new.
Like the Moe's?
Yeah, Moe's was closed.
Wow.
Moe's Southwest Grill. Official Moe's.
Huh.
I was like, what? They just opened that in Harrisonburg. That seems so strange.
Why was that? Corona?
I don't know. Maybe they weren't doing enough business there, but it seemed like they were kind of busy whenever I went by.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That was a nice one.
Mm-hmm. But any hoozle, we hope you guys have a good rest of your week. We have a few things that we've reviewed, and so they should be up maybe tomorrow.
Sometime
maybe
over the
Wednesday.
next week, if we're doing good.
There we go. Exactly. We've just been enjoying some downtime. This is like the first month I've had off of school in a couple years, and so I've really been taking advantage of just going to the pool and recharging, getting some stuff done around the house, cooking, all that stuff. We made homemade tortillas the other day.
Oh.
They turned out so good.
Our tortillas were the bomb, by the way.
I was really nervous because I thought that there was going to be a lot into it, like trying to make them and roll them out and do all the things and cook them, but they turned out really legit.
And the flavor was off the charts.
Thank you. And it's so easy to make. Maybe we'll do that at sometime.
I feel like they were
really
about
easy.
as good as any you get in the restaurant.
They were like the ones that I look forward to, like homemade ones in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like you get homemade ones a lot in the restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was pretty awesome. We also found this grocery store in Siler City that makes some really awesome, authentic dishes. They had sopes and pupusas, and they were delicious. We introduced his parents to them this weekend.
And lots of delicious baked goods.
Oh yeah, the pan dulces.
Everything delicious.
They had all kinds of varieties of pan dulce. It was delicious. And my scale thought it was not so delicious, but that's okay.
Hi,
Back
Mr.
on the
Rainey.
horse.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, Eric. Should I call him Mr. Rainey?
No.
I'm just kidding. How's it
Why are you
going?
calling me Mister? That's my father.
No, he's probably like, I appreciate the respect. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are doing well. Wish you a happy 5 millionth week in quarantine. No?
5,000,001.
5,000,001? 5,042,000,000,000?
I lost
Feels like
track.
it some days. I mean, it's great in some ways, but then it's awful in others. So I don't know. It has its ups and downs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Our pool has finally opened, so that's a big up.
Yes.
I try to go before anybody else gets there, and so that's been kind of nice in the mornings. I just go like at 8 a.m. It's like the one thing worth getting up so early for. I mean, besides seeing your lovely face.
Oh.
Just kidding. It's the pool.
Yeah, it's really the pool.
It is
Don't be confused.
Yeah. So, well, we already ate the tamarind, so those of you that are joining us late, it was in the seed pod thing. You crack it open, you peel off the little pieces.
Here's one little piece I haven't sucked off the seed yet.
And it's kind of like a cherry. Like you eat around the little seed part of it, and then you spit the seed out. I think it tastes like a delicious sour fruit roll-up. He's not so big on sour, so not his thing. And I guess you guys could always watch this on replay too, but I'll just go over it real quick because I didn't know about this, and I was just throwing away my cilantro, or however you say it, plants once they bolted to seed, and I got this looking stuff at the top there. But you can take those and you soak them in water after they've dried out and got all brown, because at first they're green. They're like green little seeds. You let them dry all out, soak them for 24 hours, stick them in any amount of dirt, and I just put it in the windowsill because it doesn't need full sun yet. And then it just grows. So this is probably about 3 weeks of growth, and it's pretty big. So I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming out, and I just had no idea. Uh-oh, I just about torn it up.
You lost a leaf.
Did I? No! Oh well, it'll be okay. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out though. So give it a whirl. Don't throw your cilantro plants away like I did. And maybe you'd like tamarind. If you like sour things and you like fruit roll-ups, you should definitely give it a go.
Yeah.
But just get them. They look funky. They're like a big legume, basically.
Like a big brown pea pod.
That's a good description of it, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a big brown pea pod. And you had the little tamarinds inside.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. Well, have a good evening. And
yeah, thanks for watching.
We'll see you later.
We'll be back next week, Lord willing.
Yeah, exactly.
Same time, same channel.
Yes. And we'll try not to miss any more weeks. Sorry, we did miss you guys for sure. It's good checking in with you guys every week and seeing how everyone's doing and telling you what exciting new things we found. So. Mm-hmm. Well, stay saucy, y'all.
Stay saucy. All right.
You have to check out our other videos. We were trying to figure out which way to say saucy would be the best way, and so we have all kinds of
Which
versions.
way should we say? Should we end our broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Our live broadcast. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news. You too must stay saucy.
I like it.
All right. Night,
okay.
y'all.
Bye.